Welcome everyone to another episode of Subnautica Modded. Now I am standing up here in my crow's nest, as it were, my observatory area, looking down on my nice, lovely base as it is coming together slowly but surely. I have rearranged my storage here, so you see the whole first floor is nothing but metals. And, well, food, water, fish food, water. I will probably move those to containers more on the sides where I actually need it later on. And then the second floor is now turning into like crystal materials, natural materials. I'm going to put some more stuff on the corners here. I'm just not sure what yet. And then in the middle, I've got electronics, synthetic, and ion cubes, mystery tablets. So that's started there. I still haven't done anything with the lower levels yet. And I'm pretty sure the 4 levels I've got right now will be plenty of storage. But I have at least gotten some more stuff done here. We can actually go in here and see I have a few Oculus in here now. And the reason I only have a few is because I have emptied this down to 4 Oculus twice at this point. And allowed both of my bioreactors to be filled with fish from the tank there, from that containment. So I actually have plenty of power going. You can also see I have a lot of power in there, 4,850 total power capacity, because the 2 bioreactors, I've now got 3 thermal plants over there at the thermal, heat source. I moved my water purifiers into here, so it does feel a little crowded, but hey, it still works. And we've got that one here. You see it's full charge and full set of Oculus. And then as I go down, not in use yet, but the nuclear reactor. And what it will do is it's the last one in the power ordering thanks to the power ordering mod, which means basically if everything else runs out of power, solar panels, thermal plants, and then bioreactors, it will start pulling in power. And I do have 2 reactor rods already set up and so much room for them. I can easily be making a lot of these. And of course my, nuclear disposal, it says trash can, but it's the nuclear disposal because it has the biohazard sign on it. It makes me wonder if the regular trash can would work the exact same or if there would actually be a difference, but we're not going to worry about testing that today. The whole goal of this episode is to build the research facility, the lab, and I have gathered a lot of supplies off screen before this episode, so hopefully I have enough titanium today to get things done. So right now I have nothing in this room, not even a ladder leading down to the lower sections, other than, of course, the 1 robotic arm that's on the wall, just because I was testing out the decorations build capabilities earlier. And there was a suggestion from Luminder about having a fish tank, or the standard aquarium, filled with infected fish. And I was like, that's actually a really good idea. That's lab specimens. And so that's what I'm kind of thinking I want to do, is put that somewhere in here. And I'll just have to go out and find infected fish specimens that have that nice bacterial glow, those glowing bacterial warts, I guess that it is, on their skin. So we'll have that for some infected specimens. And while they're infected, I'm trying to decide do I want to have an arm that pulls them out, or do I want to have it where I have a lab table? Now, I like this. There's a lab table option there, but at the same time, I think I'm going to actually just go with the ladder here. And, oh, I didn't even build the lower floor yet. Okay, we can wait about that. We'll save that for there. That will be where the ladder goes down. I definitely need some kind of lab counter, someplace for, cutting them open kind of thing. And we do have some extra stuff I can just create. Maybe a couple of storage lockers in here. That'd be kind of interesting. Wall lockers would be better, but that could be more decorative. Not going to do the toys. I really don't think we need the bench for relaxing. I will be doing like the angled benches in the living area. And then the customizable picture frame, which is nice. You can obviously rotate it, so that might be good. We can use that for some display stuff maybe. But desk, no. I think we're going to have to go with just the standard counter. And since we're going to leave that open there, we're going to have a counter here. And like that. And now I can put the robot arm here. So let's say we're going to have one there, like that. I want to make another one so we can have one on each side, like it's used for helping dissect the specimens. Okay, and ooh, tubular laboratory shelves. Tubular shelves for storing samples. Ooh. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do some kind of shelving in there too, I think. All right, there we go. 2 robot arms. So, you know, nice little, you know, T-Rex kind of thing. They can, you know, reach over a little bit, do something. Now we actually need some kind of shelving there, I think. Well, do I want to do those? No, that's too much, but we can get away with this. Yeah. One of these way up top above that. And there we go. Okay. So we've got some stuff we can obviously, you know, just sit on top of the shelf. Let's see what that is. Ooh, laboratory shelves, non-functional. It's a pickup thing rather than a build thing. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see how it works. Whoa. So having a problem here holding it apparently. It's too big for me to hold it correctly. Okay. Oh, yeah, we'll do it like... Oh, that gives me a little bit better range capability of placement. You see how it, like, snaps to the wall, too? Yeah, there we go. We'll try that. Oh, that's like the shelves on the Aurora, where we're in that little room. It has those little slots there. Okay. So we'll use that. And I might do another one, but let's see what else we have. Of course, the containers, the analyzers, which is like, oh, you can't even see all of them. Oh, got those. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, let's try this one. Let's try the tubular storage. Ooh. Oh. That looks interesting. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. We'll do that there. Ooh, yeah. Now, I can pick it up. I wonder if there's actually a way to put something in there. If not, then that can still stay right there. That looks really nice. I like that. Maybe move it over here. I might put another set of the, you know, wire flat shelves there. But let's look further on. We've got wall computer, simple wall computer, and wall monitor. It must be connected to a server to work. Well, let's do the computer. Oh, it shows up sign. Okay. So it's got a copper sign in the middle. Maybe we could put that here and, oh, it could actually fit like right there through that. Yeah. Oh, that could work. Ooh, yeah. Okay, it doesn't really give me like what I was hoping. I was hoping some kind of glowy LCD texturing type thing. We'll say infected. And color change. Nope. Okay. Well, apparently there's no server I have to worry about. It's just there. But hey, it's going to say it's infected. Alright, so that's how the wall computer works. We got circuit boxes. I might add some of those later to add like texturing around the arms, but not going to waste the resources just yet. Drinks and food we don't need. Office supplies. Maybe, you know, office supplies. You know, pin holder. Decorative PDA. Yes. No power. What? Why is there no power? I have power. Okay, that was odd. That was a little bit odd. No power, and yet there is power. Okay, let's, yeah, we gotta angle this just right. Ooh, yeah, and it's not like the other PDAs. It has a single color Tetris game on it. Okay, so accessories are gray cap, carry-all, and blue cap. So really nothing major there. Leviathan dolls. Okay, I need some fiber mesh. That's easy to get. I'm not going to worry about the dolls, but maybe that'd be interesting. Instead of dolls, we could have it like, not a play doll, but kind of a anatomy doll. Like, hey, this is where this part is. This is where this part is. So I might make a couple of those for shells. Let's also go with some skeletal remains. Now, I have that skull that I made earlier. It's in the Cyclops right now. Ooh, yeah, sea dragon. Let's try that. Let's see how big this is. Okay, not too bad. It's maybe a baby. Maybe just a baby. And can we actually place on the shelves here? No, we can't. I can't place on those. I can place on the normal shelves. So I need to place some more of those in the room. All right, so there we go. I've got 4 shelves, so I can put some, you know, skeletal remain type specimens here. There we go, yeah. All right, let's get some more of these going, because that will really add some nice cosmetics up here. with some of the skeletal remains, and it only takes some titanium. So that's just a predator, a predator, a predator. I've got the sea dragon. We'll get the skeletal remains for that, and a leviathan skull at least going for that. That would be, you know, the big boys of the game. Okay, so I've got the skull. I've got the whole skeleton one that looks like an adult, but obviously it's too small to be an adult. Unless it's a model. That's a model skeleton we happen to make out here. And then we have just a random rib cage from a predator. This is the sea one because it was opened up. I was like, hey, that's perfect. It's lying on its back. I'm taking a look at it. Got the arms to help with it. Bingo. There we go. And now I've got room for some more pieces up here. Maybe the little dolls for, you know, anatomical reference, like I was thinking. Wow, I just got double teamed by a sand shark and a stalker. Both of them came after me at the same time. Well, I'm trying to just, you know, get some creep vine. I'm not even bothering them. And they decide to double team me. Well, I found an infected specimen. The problem is, I don't think I could catch him and put him in that little aquarium. I can scan him, though. Oh, he doesn't like it. The scan tickles him. All right, I've got an infected spadefish. He's got those glowing bacterial warts that we're going to have ourselves. So I'm having trouble finding copper. I actually have it scanning for copper and there's nothing showing up. Even though I have found a couple of pieces, it's not showing anything. And so I decided to try and build the lower section here, and I'm running into a problem. It will not let me build to the bottom, but it will build like that. So there's something weird going on now with the building capabilities. Obviously, it's not with the game and the multi-purpose room. In general, there's something on that room causing it to not let me build underneath. So what I've gotten is I've taken out basically like the shelves and some of that stuff already, trying to figure out what is causing the problem with it, and no luck so far. So this is weird. We're going to take out the computer now, and I'm going to just keep testing one thing at a time until I find what it is that's causing the problem. Okay, so basically, I took out everything that was standing on the floor in order to get this work. That means the lab counter, all the stuff on top of it, of course, and the freestanding decorative shelves, all that had to come out. So the wall-mounted shelves had no effect. None of this was a problem. It was everything else was causing a problem with building to the next level. So now I have to go and put my counter and everything back. So hopefully, if you're planning to do the same thing in your game, build the multi-purpose room extensions first before you start putting all the decorations in, because apparently some of these do not play very well with building downwards. Okay, so I've got everything back in place, basically the same way it was. I did take that and put it up top because it looks a little bit nicer, and I also changed the signs around a bit. This says infected, so this will be infected specimens, and then what I will do is have like an uninfected or, you know, clean specimens one here is what I'm thinking. If it will line up right, I may actually have to redo this again. Or I may just be like, you know what, we'll take the clean specimens from elsewhere, or just go out and grab them, because that is a spadefish. It'd be nice to be able to take it, like, from a research standpoint. Is it transmitted by reproduction? Is it transmitted just by being in contact? So we would need a way, you know, to test that, which is why I'm actually going to add another alien containment down here specifically for that. So I could take infected specimens and uninfected and put them in and see if it spreads by contact. Does it spread if they're trying to reproduce? Things like that. So, you know, we've got that research element, that realistic style element to it right there. And, well, that's acting weird. We also will need some kind of decorations. I'm thinking maybe another wall monitor here. Maybe with the customizable picture frame. Oh, yeah. What I could do is I might make some graphics just to put in the picture frame so I can make my own little, like, text displays. And it can, you know, appear like there's actual text going. And we got this nice view down into there now. Oh, and yes, the specimen analyzer. This was actually in the game at one point, if I remember right. And they took it out for some reason. Wiring kit, computer chip. I'm assuming I'm missing stuff for the wiring kit, of course. Probably not the computer chip. I should be good on that. Also, yeah, let's do this. I want to put one of these here. It's a Jacksepticeye doll. And it says doll in the little, or, you know, unusual item. Basically the same thing as the Markiplier dolls. But I think it's got a nice look from the visual part. It's got that green fluid. It's an eyeball. We could be like, that's an eyeball from one of the Leviathans here. You know, I plucked it out of his head, and that's there, and you can see the green infection for it. And the infection, the bacteria is keeping the eye alive. So, yeah, just something interesting there for that. Ooh, what else can we do? I don't know if there's anything else, really. I knew this was going to be some stuff, but it wasn't going to be a massive amount of stuff on this. So, I definitely need to get this finished. I'll probably put some more shelves there, or I may take that and leave it there and do, like, okay, you know, the customizable picture frame here and here for some display information, maybe one or two over here. I'm going to see if I can come up with some interesting designs for those. And should I do that, I'll try to make sure to upload them where if you want to use them in your own game, you can. But yeah, that gives me some options there. And that's pretty much most of the stuff in here lab related that we can use, other than, of course, the circuit boxes, which, no way I'm out of titanium. Really? Am I really out of titanium? That should not be the case. I mean, look, all the metals. No, I've got titanium. It's just all in the, you know, metal salvage right now. Not any raw titanium. That's what it's saying. Okay, but yeah, I've got that. I've got one infected specimen. So I'll be keeping my eyes open for more. We'll have to get some more copper and other things for... Actually, that might be what I'm missing is some of the copper because I haven't been able to find very much. But I'm going to get some more stuff done with this. But this is turning out very nicely. It has a very good feel to it. It's filled out pretty well already. So I'll be working some more on this. And I'm thinking next episode, it's going to be time to build out the living quarters a bit and make it feel very cozy. Try out some of these other decorations we have, like the benches, this nice decorative angled bench, doing something like that, making some nice little adjustments and just giving myself a cozy place to live, as well as the backup, you know, survival pod type thing I mentioned, where the central column over here is self-contained. It has its own food, own production capabilities with like a fabricator, and it has its own, you know, I guess, you know, everything. It's got its own power through the solar panels. So if the rest of the base gets busted and is flooded, this will close, providing me a sealed area here from which I can work in repairing everything else. And of course I have the scanning room so I can actually find stuff then. But hopefully it's going to start picking up some more copper, or if not, I'm going to be going a little bit further out trying to find some. I think that is going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.